on my vision. Separate myself from them clowns. They ain't really about.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We've got live NBA basketball headed your way on this fine Wednesday afternoon. With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Jasmineflrs, our reporter. Butler with the ball. And it's Butler with the jam.
Watch your head, Jimmy Butler in the house.
Here's Durant. Fires from deep. Pass to Johnson.
Team foul. Jasmineflrs. First personal foul. First team foul.
The home team on D. For three, Durant. The kick out to Johnson. Antetokounmpo outside. And there's the screen. Takes the three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
It's stolen by Johnson. And here's the fast break. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Johnson. For three, Durant. Gets the three to fall.
Oh, boy. Don't allow Kevin Durant to get comfortable from there. It could be a long night if you do.
And here's Butler outside. Counted from distance. Butler's got 5 points.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
The home team on D. It's a three-point game. Antetokounmpo for three. Over to the left wing. Back to Durant. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Mutombo. The rebound by Edey.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. Boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Here's Durant. And he goes big with the dunk. Right over Kevin Durant.
Boy, how about the finish by Kevin Durant? Just gets up with such ease.
And that one's good by Durant. He's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
KD is showing a little bit of elevation.
A minute 15 left to play in the first quarter. Antetokounmpo for three. And he can't connect. He's 1 for 3 in this game. Here's Butler. Fires from the corner. Jump shot is good that time.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Pass to Chamberlain. Off the mark there with a three. Now O'Neal. Here's Weber. O'Neal with it. Guarded by Durant. To the paint. Here's Weber. Oh, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
That's how you share the rock. He does this time and time again.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the stuff.
Ooh, putting on a show for the fans. Going up for the graceful reverse.
Oh, that had a little extra sauce on it, Grant.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Pass to Mutombo. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. With one on the clock. Mutombo. So, at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Up by 3. And we'll be back shortly for the start of the second. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Well, coming into tonight, maybe you thought they were going to settle for perimeter jump shots. Nope, that's not the case.
They've certainly made the commitment to pounding the basketball into the painted area, and boy, is it paying dividends.
Offensive board. For 3, Durant knocks down the long J. Durant's got 8 points.
Boy, no hesitation right there. You see Kevin Durant assertive on the offensive end.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
You know, he's just leaning a little bit. You try to get away with it, but boy, the official all over it.
Pass to Mutombo. Back to Durant. Over Leonard. And that one hits the back iron.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And here's Leonard. Unable to get that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Pass to Mutombo. From the arc. And it's Dang with the rebound.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Gilgeous-Alexander looking it over. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Outside for Gilgeous-Alexander. Clock at 2. Shot from 16. Here's Dang. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Here's Antetokounmpo. It's good. Only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 7.
Well, you won't see that kind of shot fall very often. Thank your lucky stars.
Gilgeous-Alexander's shot is good.
Such a smoothness and ease to the way Shai Gilgeous-Alexander plays. What a pretty drive. Makes it look easy.
Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Chamberlain. From outside the arc. Fires in the triple.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
Well, Grant, they say early in Giannis's career, he had to work not just on his game, but his attitude.
And that's true, B.A. It wasn't a bad attitude. He just lacked an edge. The ruthless mindset that all great players have. But, man, once he got that edge, he never lost it.
And Kawhi Leonard gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
And here's Irving. Inside. Here's Edey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, what a pretty pass. Throw to the open spot. Lead your teammate perfectly.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Why, the length of SGA. Get off your feet, young fella.
Irving for 3. The shot's good on the assist by Giddey.
Defensive mix-up there. He's the last guy you want to leave open.
And we'll have a timeout called by Billy Donovan. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. "50 seconds left in the first half. Pass to Durant. And here's O'Neal. Back to Durant. Right side O'Neal. Here's Edey. Puts up a three. Porzingis grabs the board.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
What a finish from Porzingis.
I tell you, at 7'3", to have that kind of body control, Kristaps Porzingis makes it look easy.
Durant for three. Porzingis grabs the board. You wonder if they could push this lead to double digits.
Ooh, with the way they're playing, there's no reason to think they can't.
Outside for Irving. It's stolen away. Durant for three. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management there.
Coaches talk about ending quarters. Well, you cannot do it better than that.
Second half of basketball is upon us, and we may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game we've seen so far. Irving looking around. Edey. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too, and he'll go to the line. It goes on Kevin Durant. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. The three ball. Pass to O'Neal. Goes back up. Weber pulls it in. Now Giddey. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. They set the screen. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
Well, you can see the long, lanky frame of Josh Giddey on display.
To the wing, right side. Screen by O'Neal. Hits the target from 18 feet. Here in this third quarter, just over a minute played. Pass to Weber. Left side, Porzingis. Outside Irving. Drops in the three. Irving's got 6 points.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Getting into the lane. And he jams it home with authority.
Tremendous burst from Josh Giddey on the drive. Just turns up the intensity.
And Durant slams it home.
Boy, KD, just so much confidence in his abilities. When it comes to handling the rock, he can handle it and get a little flashy if necessary.
He shoots it. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. Well, Doris, you watch Kristaps Porzingis at the defensive end. He changes a lot of shots.
There is no doubt, B.A. At 7'2", it isn't just simply about sending shots back. It's about changing the trajectory. But I think, as importantly, guys don't want to go in the lane because of his presence.
Down low. And stolen by Porzingis. Oh, they get a hand on it. Up the floor. Outside Irving. And here they come. Pass to O'Neal. And the foul called on Kristaps Porzingis. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
3 minutes gone now in the third quarter. Durant surveying the D.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot.
And here's Butler outside. He buries it from three. Butler's got 10 points in the game.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
Oh, it's stolen by Butler. The finish! And it's Butler who slams it down.
Well, a little show and tell from the Butler. Jimmy giving the fans their money's worth.
Screen by O'Neal. An open look for Durant. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Durant's got 7 now in this quarter.
Big day for their backcourt. Their guards have really set the tone for the rest of this team.
And it's Giddey missing.
He's got a great defensive mind. He gets good position and affects the release.
And he did it without fouling, and that's become an art, changing shots without making contact.
And stolen by Durant. What if it goes? No good. Would have counted had it gone. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. They lead by 3. Don't go away. And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball.
Away team foul. Magic Johnson. Second personal foul. First team foul.
To the middle. Here's Deng. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has such great synergy with his teammates.
They set the pick. Pass to Deng. Oh, Durant with a steal. By himself. Durant automatic at the rim.
And this is not the time to be giving up turnovers. Those points could end up being a deciding factor in this game.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Connects from downtown. It's all knotted up.
Boy, the rise and fire off the bounce by Gilgeous-Alexander. With that length and release point, good luck guarding it.
Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
And it is a major disadvantage down the stretch if you can't guard. This may just come down to who has the ball last.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Chamberlain pulls it in. Durant inside. Pass to Mutombo. The 3. Abdul-Jabbar with a rebound. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Poke loose. It's stolen by Johnson. And there's the drive. Antetokounmpo, left side. To the paint. Mutombo. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
This is when your interior D has to be on high alert.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Duncan. Jacks up a 3. And that one's good. Dang. Deng's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Oh, in pressure moments, he's a guy you trust to make big shots.
The 3, Durant. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And Giannis will just about do anything the coaching staff asks. A true team player.
second one is good, getting both at the line. And it's a three-point game.
Well, this is the kind of player he is. The tougher the moment, the more he elevates his game.
1:27 left to play in the fourth. Outside O'Neal. Shot clock at 6. Edey for three. And the three-pointer goes.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there. Kevin Durant calmly steps into that shot with the game hanging in the balance. Love it.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
Oh, the first of two, no good. A heartbreaker.
Magic Johnson taking 2 shots.
And he ends up making the second. And that makes it a three-point lead. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And here's Butler outside. They get the rebound. Weber. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game.
36 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to O'Neal. Outside for Butler. Screen by O'Neal. 4 on the clock. Oh my! What a shot!
That's an important bucket. Now they have to guard the perimeter tight. No threes at all.
From deep. Misses the three. So the home crowd happy here as they get the victory. This one was in the balance right until the final seconds.
NBA, they showed their character when it mattered most.
Take your helmet off soon as you get up.